This is Cyberpunk 2077 running on a 3.6 gigahertz Intel Core i7 6850K with 16 gigs of DDR4 Ram and a NVIDIA Geforce GTX 1070 video card. So it's actually running surprisingly good. Definitely solid playable frame rate. So take a look at our settings. We are running at 1440p. I am running FSR 3 and FrameGen. Oh, and we are on the Ultra setting. So I do have everything except for ray tracing, which obviously isn't going to work on this. I do have everything completely cranked. So I do look at the alternative, like let's say we ran it at, I don't know, medium setting with no frame gen, and this does look generally better. I think if I turn the frame gen and the upscaling off, we're usually sitting at, I don't know, something like 30 FPS. And in this case, this was just a better option. I would generally advise anyone looking to run games like this on older hardware, absolutely, you want to be using your upscaling. I understand the argument of, oh, I don't want fake frames. And that's a valid argument when you're running, you know, a multiple $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 machine and you've got a 5090. But these are sub $500 computers. And at that point, I mean, hell, this entire computer is I'm gonna sell this entire computer for less than the price of a mid-range modern video card. So I just think that when you're doing this, you want to get every bit of performance you can. And the visual degradation is just not enough to justify not using it. Because once you take, you know, $1,000 spent on a super high-end video card out of the mix, and you don't factor that you spent, you know, $2,500 on the build, you factor $500 or less for the entire build, it just doesn't matter at that point. But I actually am kind of surprised that this is running as well as it is. I think a lot of the systems that I test in the price range I'm going to be selling this at are 4-core i7s, and so I think the extra 2 cores makes a big difference. Let's drive around in the city. Let's go to downtown here. This is usually the most demanding you're gonna see. So I won't be shocked if we drop down into the 40s, low 40s, maybe high 30s. Although it's possible, I haven't looked yet, it is possible that the high core count CPU, the 6-core CPU, is going to keep it a lot more stable than, because I think that's what's been causing issues with frame rates on my lower end systems, is I think a lot of these games just want more than 4 cores now. Yeah, this isn't bad. It's holding it fairly steady. Yeah, this is definitely... This isn't bad. This is not bad at all. A lot of times on these cheaper builds, I'll see it drop into the high 30s, low 40s, something like that. But on this one, we never dropped below 50. Yeah, so I mean, this definitely gives you a good view that if you don't have to have everything looking absolutely amazing, if good enough is good enough for you, this is a pretty solid setup, even for some of these newer modern games. I'm guessing it might fall apart a little bit with Jedi Survivor. That's the only one I usually test that I really have issues with. But that was a terrible game from the beginning, even with good hardware. So, you know... Yeah, I am more than happy with these numbers. Cyberpunk 2077, ultra settings with the frame gen, I mean, and it looks decent. It's not... People say you got to be at 60 FPS to use the frame gen. I don't agree with that. I honestly think that this looks just fine. This is fine. For a budget build... I would have been a little bit more cautious on the recommendation if when you went into the city area, it had dropped really bad. Oh, and it is, that study you just saw that, it is running off of a hard drive too. So this is actually pretty good. Okay, there's got to be more of them here. Oh, there they are. Heck. There we go. Gotcha. Oh, and this chick's trying to kill me now. There's a bunch of them in here. Is it up there? Oh, I see what's going on. Yeah, I mean, even with action going on, it's staying pretty solid. Yeah, like I said before, this really is not that bad. Oop, I just almost killed myself. And you're seeing, actually, it's going to be looking higher quality on the video you're watching than what I'm seeing, because I've got it stretched on a 4K 32-inch. And that, typically I've found with frame gen, that does not look good. You really want to run it at your native res. So anyway, I hope this gives you guys a good idea of what to expect on Cyberpunk 2077 running on the 6850K with the GTX 1070 video card. And thanks for watching the video.